Switzerland's largest watchmaker ended trading in Europe more than 3% lower, and trading in the US is reflecting that too. Emma Chandra is here with more, prompted by the news out of California yesterday.
That's absolutely right. We are, of course, talking about the big Apple event, where obviously the iPhone X stole the show. But one of the other things we learned was about the new version of the Apple Watch, the Series 3. And what was interesting about the Apple Watch is that it no longer needs to be tethered to an iPhone nearby, so people can make calls, send messages without an iPhone. Now, this is crucial for Swatch, according to a number of analysts who we've been talking to today, who are all saying that it could be a bit of a game changer for them, and that's why we're seeing the stock, or where we saw the stock slide over in Europe. And actually, if you take a look at my terminal, you can see that trading volume was huge. It was 2.5 times, that's a little green line here, the usual for the 20-day average. So a lot of investors voting with their feet, saying they're concerned about the impact of the Apple Watch on Swatch.
Yeah, I mean, that's big, right? That it has cellular data capacity and you don't have to have your phone with you. That's a big deal. But this, of course, it changes the game as well for other watchmakers. We're seeing global peers now lose about 0.5% as well when it comes to their stock market. So what will it do to the whole watch industry in itself?
Well, that's very, very interesting. And one of the things about the Apple Watch is that it will be having the biggest impact on the market share of the lower end watches. Remember, Swatch's kind of iconic or biggest watch is the $50 plastic one that I'm sure we've all owned at some point, and then lost a number of them. I know I certainly have. Higher end mechanical timepieces, the ones that cost thousands and thousands of dollars, they're less impacted by what's happening with the Apple Watch. But a number of analysts are talking about how this increased functionality in the Apple Watch Series 3 and other smart wearables is a game changer. They're gaining in popularity, and that could be huge for the market. We've got a chart here which actually shows global smart wearables revenue, and what we see is that it's projected to grow to about $17.8 billion in sales by 2021. That's up from around $7 billion this year. So there's a huge, we could see a huge shift if people start buying Apple Watches and similar ones.